Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy Lou, Wax Pack Poetic. I got some things in the mail, so I'm going to be doing a mail day video. And I got a really, really awesome care package that was a surprise to me from my man, Jimmy Gunz. So I'm going to be showing you those cards real quick. And if you're not checking out Jimmy Gunz's Gun Show, it's now on Saturday evening. So make sure you check it out, pick yourself up some awesome cards, and have a good time. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to flip this camera around and we're going to take a look at these cards. All right, everyone. I want to show you these cards I got from my main man, Jimmy Gunz. So I bid in his auction and I won these two Peter Alonso cards, 2019 Bowman. Peter Alonso, Bowman paper, and the Bowman chrome right here. So I bid on these, won them in the gun show, which is now every Saturday night, 7:30 Eastern time, 4:30 Pacific. So that's my guy, Mets fan, Peter Alonso. Put those there. Love him. And Jimmy, being the guy that he is, man, he sent a little care package for me that just I was blown away, and it's just really, really thoughtful. So I figured I'd go through some of these cards. These first two are really cool. I don't have any of these. This is a 76 Hostess Thurman Munson. As you can see, these cards were hand cut. They were boxes. Now this is before my time. I was born in 78. But I remember like the Drake's cards in the 80s. I used to have to, my dad buying boxes and boxes of Funny Bones so I could complete the set. So we got Thurman Munson. And this one is a 79 Hostess. Reggie Jackson, which is really, really cool. As you know, Reggie Jackson is the first real name I really knew as a kid, even though I ended up being a Mets fan. My dad grew up a Yankee fan, and growing up in Jersey, I knew Reggie Jackson. And the very first game I ever went to was a Yankees-Angels game, and I saw Reggie Jackson. It's 1983, and I didn't realize that Reggie Jackson wasn't a Yankee anymore, and I was mad, and I decided to root for the Angels in that game. And Angels lost, but I was really, really pissed off that the Yankees had gotten rid of Reggie Jackson, and I was 5 years old. So another cool card of a guy I really liked when I was a kid, even though he was a Yankee. He did play for the Mets as well, Willie Randolph. This is his first regular issue card as a Yankee. It's 77 tops. You can see it's got the, there it is, the Rookie Cup. And his first card is 76 tops. It's one of those multiplayer rookie cards. It's, he was with the Pirates, and then he has a 76 tops traded. His first card is a Yankee, but this is his first regular issue card. Willie Randolph, who got a raw deal with the Mets as a manager, and, in my opinion, has gotten a really raw deal. Not that I want to get into, you know, any type of things political, but I don't understand how this guy has not gotten another chance to manage. And there's that. This is another really cool card that he, Hall of Famer. 1969 Topps All-Star, Rod Carew. And it's in pretty decent shape, too. Puzzle piece on the back. And like I said, again, these are just cards that he gave me, man. Just because if you know Jimmy, to know Jimmy is to love him, man. And he is just one of the great guys I've met since being in this community. and just one of the most caring individuals. And I'm glad that I've been able to call him a friend. I met him last year at the National List 72. Reggie Jackson in action. I used to love these in action cards, man. They were really great. And, you know, the earlier, I never even noticed the back of these. It's like a newspaper that talks about Hank Aaron smashing his 600th home run, which is pretty cool, even though it's a Reggie Jackson card. But these in-action cards were awesome because back in the day, not all the cards were action shots. This is really, really cool. For a guy that loves New York baseball, me, this is a 75 tops. They ran through their, I believe it's 75. Yeah, 75 or 76. 75. And they ran through all the MVP players and they showed their old cards. And which, by the way, is the first picture of the 1962 Topps Maury Wills card. That never happened. But this is 55 most valuable players, New York Yankees, Brooklyn, this is what, 55? Brooklyn Dodgers, Roy Campanella, Yogi Berra. And I love the Brooklyn Dodgers and the New York Giants. I was a fan of National League New York baseball, but New York baseball in general, so much history there. And this, man, this is really cool. I also have an affinity for catchers. My son was a catcher for a long time, my oldest boy. And, you know, the tools of ignorance, as they say. That's that. Another catcher, the greatest of all time. 1976 Johnny Bench. I love the 76 top set. I mean, I think it's one of the nicest sets of all time. This is a really nice card to the collection. Johnny Bench. You can never go wrong with him. I like what they did here. I don't know. I like all-star cards, but I do like how they did in the 70s where it was just the base card. You had this little thing on it where it said the person was an all-star. So that's pretty cool. Now, these next three are just beyond generous. And we're going to go first. I started collecting Hall of Famer autographs. I do not have this one, but I've done a lot through the past year. Dave Winfield, 1984 Topps. And this is so awesome because it's Dave Winfield in his Yankee uniform as I remember him when I was a kid. When I was a kid, we didn't have cable. We only had basic television, and I was only able to watch baseball games that were, you know, the game of the week on whatever it was, NBC or whatever at the time. And Channel 11 in New York and Channel 9 in New York. Channel 9 had Mets games. Channel 11 had Yankee games. They have since switched. Now it's Mets games are on 11. Yankee games are on 9. But this, man, this is just, I love this card. This is the year, 84 is the year he battled Mattingly for the batting title. It's autographed. It's in great condition. I mean, it's going right to PSA. But it's, I actually just looked at this one of these cards on eBay and almost pulled the trigger. And I'm glad I didn't. This is just amazing. These next two cards are also really big. This is one of the things I am trying to do is I would like to have a Hall of Fame player, or if I can't get a Hall of Famer, a Brooklyn Dodger or New York Giant from every set ever graded eventually. So I don't have any 1959 Topps yet, but I do now. Eddie Matthews, 59 Topps. Just a nice looking card. Love Eddie Matthews. Hall of Famer. Just really good looking, man. What an awesome card. And finally, this is another really cool card. I participated in Jimmy's I don't know, I can't think of the word. He had one of those Raz, thank you. The Razes. And I got like, I had an awful pick, and he did the randomization like 5 times. The 4th time I was like the 3rd pick, and then of course the 5th time I was like the 20th pick out of 25 slots. So I ended up getting a Nate Archibald rookie card, which was a pretty good consolation for being the 20th pick. I stopped kind of collecting basketball, and this was for a project Jimmy was doing, and I said, yo, bro, you know what? Give that card to somebody that's going to really appreciate it, and don't worry about it, man. It was around Christmas time. I just told him Merry Christmas, but of course he couldn't do that, so he replaced the card with this 1964 Roger Maris. Now this is so awesome because I have the 1964 Mantle in a PSA graded card. I believe it's a 4 that I have. This is going to get graded PSA, and I'm going to get them framed together and put them in my baseball room. But man, this is just, I don't have any Roger Maris cards yet. And this was just amazing, and not something that he had to do, and I really appreciate it. And that's was not expecting that from Jimmy. He made my day. He made my week. And if you're not checking out his channel, please do. Check out his gun shows every Saturday. And if you haven't gotten to know him, follow him on Twitter. Get to know him. He's one of the nicest dudes you'll ever meet. And I'm really, really happy that I get to call him a friend. And trying to get his ass out here for the National next year in Jersey. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll be back again. Man, I love that card. I'll be back again soon to show you some other mail day pickups I got. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking me out. Thanks for subscribing. Follow me on Twitter @Lou_Capetta. Peace.